Welcome back to News This Week in Nursing Homes. I'm Nurse Bug. First up, nursing home must pay $400K for walking back COVID bonuses without negotiations. A nursing home in New Jersey has been ordered to pay nearly $400,000 after reducing COVID bonus pay without discussing with its unionized workforce, a violation of federal labor laws. The decision against Alaris Health affirms a 2022 National Labor Relations Board ruling, which determined scaling back these bonuses constituted an unlawful, unilateral change in wages. Initially implemented in April 2020, bonuses doubled hourly wages for staff, serving as hazard pay during the height of the COVID pandemic. However, bonuses were reduced in May that year, limited to direct nursing providers, and cut to $1.50 per hour by July. Reductions were made without consulting union members, despite union leaders' formal objection and reminding Alaris of the legal duty to bargain. The union filed a grievance in September 2022, asserting bonuses tied to employment-related factors were subject to mandatory bargain under the labor law. Alaris argued bonuses were temporary gifts, not wages, pointing to a prior collective bargaining agreement to justify ending the program. However, a federal appeals court upheld the NLRB's ruling, stating wages, hours, and other employment terms are mandatory bargaining subjects under law, requiring Alaris to pay over 5 dozen former staff a total of $369,000 plus interest. The case underscores the importance of adhering to bargaining obligations, particularly when implementing or modifying employee compensation during emergencies like the pandemic. Quotes that defined 2024 in skilled nursing, and a hint at what's ahead. The skilled nursing industry faced a turbulent 2024, marked by major regulatory changes, financial pressures, and shifting political dynamics, leaving operators uncertain about the future. A potential federal minimum staffing mandate dominated the conversation, with leaders calling it an extinction event or a nightmare for nursing homes if implemented. Eroding profit margins, persistent staffing shortages, inflation, and increased regulatory scrutiny created what many described as a death by 1,000 cuts, leading to a wave of closures and bankruptcy across the country. Medicare Advantage also emerged as a significant disruptor, both operationally and financially. Labor costs, Medicaid reliance, and industry consolidation added to challenges, while demographic shifts and high staff turnover exacerbated strains. The departure of experienced nurses, particularly during the survey process, and new MDS coordinators struggling to adapt to the complex RAI manual led to setbacks for many facilities. Operators pushed for concessions from CMS, particularly in relation to the survey process, which hindered acquisitions of distressed properties, including those on the special focus facility list. Planned survey changes in 2025 reflect broader Biden administration priorities, including a focus on infection control, COVID vaccinations, antipsychotic medication reduction, and ownership transparency. As operators grapple with challenges, some remain hopeful as Republican-controlled Congress and the White House could bring regulatory relief. Many anticipate the federal staffing mandate could be abandoned, given the GOP's traditional business-friendly approach. With the industry in flux, 2024 highlighted urgent needs for innovative solutions to address ongoing pressures and ensure sustainability of SNFs. CMS launches nursing home staffing campaign with nurse recruiting websites. This campaign, aimed at addressing critical nursing shortages plaguing nursing homes and state agencies, includes 2 new web pages designed to recruit and educate nurses, accompanying the push for higher staffing levels despite industry concerns. Resources promote careers as CNAs, LPNs, and RNs, highlighting benefits of working in LTC and surveyor roles. This aligns with CMS's broader goals under its staffing mandate, though not part of the $75 million set aside to boost RN ranks. They're investing in tuition reimbursement, financial incentives, and CNA training programs to attract more nurses to SNFs and SAs. The new recruitment site will link state training programs and provide info on available funding under the staffing rule. Meanwhile, the nursing home industry continues to challenge the federal staffing mandate in court, with 2 lawsuits seeking to overturn the rule. The mandate includes significant changes such as 24/7 RN coverage and cumulative 3.8 hours of daily nursing care per resident by May 2026. Additional requirements, including 0.55 hours of RN direct care and 2.45 hours for CNAs, will take effect in 2027, though rural providers have 2 extra years to comply. CMS's actions signal its commitment to implementing the staffing rule, despite concerns over feasibility and cost. The initiative emphasizes the agency's focus on improving care quality and addressing long-standing staffing concerns voiced by nursing home staff and residents. Thank you for joining me for News This Week in Nursing Homes. To get more of QSource news and info, visit qsource.org to view podcasts, sign up for the newsletter, and remember, for all of your QI needs, call the Q.